constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome between the hedges to Athens, Georgia and Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Georgia about to kick it off to get us underway. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense will get the first possession of the game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Here's a hit. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Gets it out fast. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Got his man quickly. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Toss to the outside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on 3rd down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And it's right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
So the Georgia Bulldogs offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Action on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. So it's not just a strong running game. The Dogs can be dangerous with those weapons up top.
And I think when you've seen Georgia really dominate in college football over the last several years, it's because they've been more aggressive, more willing to throw the football early downs.
Breaks into the open. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Tight end now in motion. The give on the inside. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds a tight end down the gut. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Georgia hunkers down in the red zone. Snags it, and he will score. Touchdown, Dogs! They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And he's going to bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Asiata. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
To the air on 2nd down. Flips it out on the screen. There he goes. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Gamecocks look to keep this drive humming. The inside handoff. Got the first down, looking for more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Might as well give it to him again. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Gamecocks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. A first down run in the red zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll pull it on the read. And here's the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and that'll send us to the 2nd quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. It's complete to the right. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina! lining up for the PAT. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. So first down here as they go back to work. From the gun, the ground game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Holds and fires complete to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Third down conversions, always a huge stat. They've got a third and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Georgia sends out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. There he goes, open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Got it in stride at the 15. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. After a play like that, you have to get it in the end zone on this drive. Got the quick pass. Touchdown, Georgia! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
You see so many offenses these days just throw swing routes to the running back. That's the extension of the run game. Well, that's the play that's the extension of. It's the toss. And when he gets outside, watch out. He can dial up home runs.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on third down. Back to pass, it's Asiata. Throws to the wideout. just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. The Gamecocks are on the move. To the air on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Off play action. Now improvising. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And the Gamecocks will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Back to pass. Stepping to the right. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Use the play fake, down to throw. The quick out. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Austin. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42. The Dogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Safe completion on the screen. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Looking deep down the right side. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Really good coverage by the DB there, and even a better job of locating the football and then knocking it away.
Out of the gun, the inside give. He has the first and still on his feet.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They're trying to get him going there.
Gets rid of it. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Got his man. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line. To throw, it's Asiata. Right down the middle. It's caught. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, trying to get it in. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Man, it's so nice to have guys out wide that you just trust that you can feed the football, and this guy will do the rest, will cross that goal line, will take care of you, make you look like a genius. That's that kind of guy right there.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The give to the back. Turning it on. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. These corners going to give them some space. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that 1st half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this 2nd half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Gamecocks will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be 1 drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
Fires one high and deep. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown Bulldogs. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Finds the tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Got his man out of the backfield.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the pitch. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This dog crowd is off the leash, and they are coming after them, bringing noise on 3rd down. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Oh, they're after him! Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And the defense needed that one badly. They're losing in this game. They just gave up a big play, so they finally get the sack, but you feel like they're going to need more than that. They're going to need some...
Oh, he's got some space! And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Might be changing the route. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
False start off offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Third and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. To the air, it's Asiata. A shot toward the end zone. And to the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Arizona looks like 5 miles of bad road today. Offensively, the wheels have come off. Defensively, it's been one pothole after another. They're trailing by 14 to Colorado. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Ben?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Offense gets set for second down. Now the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Got his man in the middle. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Georgia lining up to punt it away. Remember, they took the last punt back for a touchdown. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They'll start this drive from the 42. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Scanning the field, it's Asiata. Floats it out in space. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what?
He's got it, first down and more. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the third. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. The run from the shotgun. Can't get him to the ground. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Gamecocks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's Asiata. Floating away. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The Gamecocks are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Made it harder on themselves on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 9. Might be calling a hot route. 2nd down, he'll throw it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That's reeled in. It's Austin. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
Now, 4th down.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. Great place to start for this offense. Sends it back in motion. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Asiata. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. They'll run play action. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with the...
There he goes. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And the Bulldogs headed quickly to the line.
Nice job by the QB, sit back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Safe little shovel pass. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Gonna look downfield again. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And how about this? You get to start a drive with a 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Dances away to buy time. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires into the end zone. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
Looking to throw on first down.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense is
Picked off. What a play to set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
And now in the pitch, the ball's loose.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
At the 20, he's got space. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to run. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Dogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And the defense gets loose, bringing the Heat, and down he goes again. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly